Today, I only want to talk to those people that are always translating in their head from their native language to English. If you have a little voice inside your head that's busy translating and slowing you down, this video is for you. These secret strategies that I'm going to teach you today, they are the methods that no one talks about. I'm going to show you how to train your brain to thinking directly in English. This is how native speakers process language. And now you're going to learn it too.
This should be interesting.
Start small, take baby steps every day. You don't need to think in English all day, okay? All you have to do is start with tiny, manageable steps. Does anyone here have a pet? A dog, a cat, a monkey? Talk to your pet in English. Trust me, they won't judge you. If you don't have a pet, try changing your cell phone's language settings to English. The idea here is to take small bites, but chew it slowly and completely.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means focus on understanding a few words and master them. Don't focus on learning as many words as possible. Use a little bit of English very well instead of trying to understand everything at once. Small, consistent effort will lead to big results. Actually, you should memorize that. Small, consistent effort will lead to big results. Listen to more English. If you really want to think in English, your brain needs more English input. Create an environment of listening to English podcasts, radio, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, or even better, turn on some English Netflix and let it play in the background. Just make sure you have something playing in the background while you're cooking or cleaning, washing dishes, driving, things like that. The cool thing about this method is that you don't need to understand every single word because the goal is to get your brain used to the rhythm, the sounds and patterns of English. Your brain is soaking all of this in, whether it's doing it consciously or subconsciously.
Am the voice of your subconscious mind.
The best part is that this doesn't require any extra time. You're doing these things anyway. Just play something while you're doing it and you're learning. Predict conversations. No one talks about this one. This is a big secret. So before a conversation, try to predict what native English speakers will say. What questions do you think they're going to ask? What common phrases do you think they're going to say? This strategy prepares your brain by automatically activating your English vocabulary. It helps you process information faster during the real conversation, and when it happens, it will actively encourage you to think in English.
That's a genius idea, Duke.
It doesn't even matter if whatever you think they will say is wrong. In fact, if you chose the wrong thing, it helps you even more because it'll teach you a different way to respond that you didn't think about or think that they would say, which will in turn increase your vocabulary and phrases. Stop learning with translation. Now, unless you're an absolute beginner in English, and I know beginners aren't watching my vids, okay? It's time to break up with the translation app if you want to master your English. When you learn a new word, don't compare it with a word in your native language. Instead, try to learn by association.
What is he talking about, Mommy?
For example, if you learn the word jaguar, don't think of jaguaro. Don't do that. Instead, think jaguar, 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 and connect the English word to the image of the animal. A large black wildcat on a tree trunk. Don't compare the English word with the word in your language. You need to connect the English word directly to its meaning. No more bilingual dictionary. Language experts suggest that you should always have a bilingual dictionary around. Why do they say that? Because continually using it for vocabulary practice creates the habit of translating. But we don't want our brains to translate. That's the point. We want our brains to recognize and understand in English. What would happen if you just used an English dictionary? Now think about that. If you did that, then it forces you to think about the meaning in English. And after reading the definition in English, then you'll see the word used in English sentences. Now that will significantly expand your vocabulary and your ability to think in English.
I never really thought about that before, but yeah.
Label objects in your home in English. This is easy. It's also fun, and it's a very, very effective method, especially for people that have learned the basics, but now they're ready to understand what everything in their home is in English. All you have to do is use sticky notes and attach them to objects around your home. Depending on where you work, this might be a great thing to do at the office too. Just put sticky notes in English on any object. Chair, desk, door. Then, when you see the object with the sticky note with the English word, you're building a direct connection in your brain.
This is getting good.
Talk to yourself in English. Okay, now this might feel a little strange at first.
He's talking to himself.
But speaking out loud to yourself in English, obviously in the privacy of your own home, but this will give you many benefits. It's a safe space to practice pronunciation, to practice your new vocabulary, and to practice speaking fluently. You don't need another person to talk to, just talk to yourself. Talk about what you're doing, or what you did yesterday, or what you want to do on your next holiday, whatever. And once you get good at that, then you can start talking to yourself about more complex ideas. Something like the theory of relativity, or ancient world philosophies, or how a woman thinks. Don't worry about making mistakes. The main goal here is to just develop the habit of thinking and speaking the English language without any pressure. Repeat English affirmations. Think of an affirmation that you can repeat to yourself. Something like, I'm improving my English every day, or English is easy for me. And they don't have to be about English. Maybe something like, my life is full of abundance, or every day I'm getting better and more successful. Just say and repeat your phrase out loud with emotion. This method is so simple, but so effective. And it's a positive affirmation. It'll help lift your spirits, raise yourself up to a better mindset. It'll give you energy, focus. It just makes you feel good. Who doesn't want that?
I think I could use some of that.
Do a little bit every day. Don't pressure yourself to start thinking in English all day. That's too much to ask of yourself. All you have to do is start small. Even 30 seconds a day is better than nothing. Choose one or two of these or however many you want or feel comfortable with, and just do them consistently. But do them every single day. Doing this every day is the most important thing. In fact, if I had to pick one thing for you to remember in this entire video, it's what I'm about to tell you right now. A few minutes every day will build your English faster than one long session once a week. Let me repeat that. A few minutes every day will build your English faster than one long session once a week.
Are you serious?
Yep. So be patient, be persistent, and celebrate your small wins. And whatever you do, don't quit. Quitters never win, and winners never quit. See you in the next video.